Hello everybody, welcome to another video from Currency Collector Searcher. My name is Victor and thank you so much in advance for watching. Before getting into the crux of this video, I want to just take a minute and let you know how humbled I am to have actually reached the 2,000 subscriber mark just a couple days ago. And this happened just in about 7 short weeks. My channel started April 3rd, got my first subscriber April 4th, and here we are June 1st. And a couple of days ago, I reached 2,000 subscribers. So I want to just take a moment and thank each and every one of you for trusting me, for enjoying my content, and hopefully you all are learning and feeling better equipped to make money selling currency, mostly $1 bills in my videos, by learning what to look for, where to find these bills or notes, how much they're worth, and where to sell them. And of course, my goal on every video is to have all of my followers gain more knowledge after watching my videos than you did before watching them. And by subscribing and clicking that notification bell and clicking all, you will be notified immediately when a new video is released. So again, thank you all very, very, very much. And I will keep putting videos up a few every week. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so today, I'm going to continue my efforts to educate by answering the most frequent question I get asked in the comment section of my videos. And here are some of them right here. Where do I sell my notes? Where are these bills selling for? I guess that means where do you sell them and what are they selling for? This one here, how much is an odometer note worth on a $1 bill? I have a $100 bill that's misaligned, shift print error. How do I find what it's worth? The next one, where do I sell them? Where to sell? I have the same banknote with the same star. At what price and where do they redeem them? I guess they're asking, how much is it worth, what price, and where do I sell it? Where are these being sold? How do I sell them and where? Okay, so these are the questions that I'm going to be answering here in this video today. Okay. So keep in mind, this can apply to anything, not just money. This can apply to sports cards, coins, other currency, or any other item for that matter that you're selling online. And I'm going to show you in this video how to find out what you have. I'm going to show you what to look for when searching currency or dollar bills. I'm going to show you how to find out how much they're worth and how to sell them, including things like what constitutes a quality photo to help your items sell at the maximum amount, what keywords to include in your description to also maximize sales by allowing the algorithm to show your item to the most potential buyers. And I'm also going to talk about where to sell them, okay? So let's start out first with where to sell your notes. Now, people sell them on websites like Etsy.com, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and whatnot, live auctions. Now, most coin shops and currency dealers that I've found do not participate in this fancy serial number arena, and they would not really find a value in them for the most part, okay? It's not really a big part of what they do, just like error coins is not a big part of a coin shop's business model. Unless it's a huge error, like a 1955 plain or 1972 plain Lincoln cent double die error, yeah, they do deal in those. But for the most part, they don't participate in this fancy serial number market. And if they did want to buy one of these from you, they probably would not pay retail price because they're a business owner and they have to resell it and make a profit. So you could probably expect more of a lowball offer, leaving them enough room to resell it and make a profit. I'm not knocking them. It's just what their business model is, like any business owner, okay? Now, I use eBay, and that's what I'm going to cover here today. And on eBay, it gives you a great opportunity to sell your item for retail value and cut out a middle person or a middleman. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video, so I am not getting paid anything by eBay to do this video. Just want to get that out of the way. All right. So now let's discuss probably the most important question. What am I selling and how do I find out what it's worth? So before you can properly list an item, you have to know the terminology or the industry lingo, the jargon, so you can put those terms into the item description so it reaches more people. You have to know what you're trying to sell. And what I mean for our currency niche is you need to know, are you selling a binary note? Are you selling a trinary, a solid, a near solid, a 7 of a kind, etc.? Because that is how you're going to find the recent sales amount or the comp sales online so you can properly list your item at the proper price point. If you list it too high, it may never sell, and too low, and you won't get enough money for it, and you're going to leave money on the table. So let me show you right here, right now, and this will answer the question, how much is my note worth? So this right here, everybody, this is a list of the fancy serial numbers and an example of what each one is. Okay? So this will answer the question, what do I look for and what do I have? So what I've done is I've created this list. So it will tell you what the particular number sequence is called, binary, trinary, solid, whatever. And I've given you an example numerically of what that note looks like, so you can relate this page back to your notes. Now, I want you to promise to come back as you pause this video and you take a snapshot of this so you can always refer to it. Okay? So let me get this centered here for you. All right, so go ahead and take a snapshot of this. Now, you can always share this with your friends and family. And I want you to ask them to share in the profits because you shared this video with them. Okay? So go ahead and take a snapshot and come right back. All right, good. Now, let's go ahead now. And I'm going to show you a couple of pictures here of how not to list your item and why. All right? So this one right here, this is how not to list your item. This is, of course, a dark picture. Okay? But I want to focus here on the description. Okay, this is 4 bills, $1 Fancy Star as pictured, starting with 1 penny. The risk here, number one, this person is starting with a bit of a penny. This can sell for 10 cents. Okay, they're selling $4 here, and there's no guarantee that it's going to be bid up to $4. So in order to cover the eBay fees of about 14%, they have to sell this for about $4.60. And that doesn't even include shipping. Okay, number one. Number two, if you take a look at these notes that they're selling here, okay, they're selling star notes, and they're selling a trinary here with 0s, 1s, and 4s, and a trinary here of 1s, 6s, and 7s. So they have not put in the description anything about what they're selling. They need to put trinary here, star note, okay, so the algorithm will have this reach out to the most people, okay? Number one. Now, on this one here, this is a radar. It reads the same frontwards and backwards. It's called a palindrome. This seller has not put that in the description. They just put 1995 $1 bill, AU. It's not AU, it's all wrinkled, okay? But, in order to have this note reach the most sellers, you have to put in here what people search for. You've got to put in here that it's a radar note. You've got to put in fancy serial number because that's what people search for on eBay. So this person's note is not going to nearly reach the potential number of potential buyers that it should. And as a result, they're not going to reach the full potential maximum sales price that they should on this note. Okay. And then finally, this one here, this person put a sideways picture of their note. Okay. It doesn't reach... it doesn't show the corners and the edges, so they're hiding something on the note possibly, okay? And again, it just says fancy consecutive serial number $1 bill. This note here has 6 2s in it. They need to put in there 6 of a kind, near solid. These are the trigger words, the key words here that are going to cause more people to find their note and have it sell for a much higher price, okay? So you can use other people's mistakes here to teach you how to sell your notes online, okay? Now, let's take a look at what you should be doing, okay? Now, I'm going to show you on an iPad, but on an iPhone, this is what it looks like, okay? On an iPhone, you want to go to the eBay app, click on search on the bottom, and this comes up here, okay? When you enter your search word, I'm going to put an example here of binary bill, and I'll show you on the iPad in a second. But when you do the search, okay, this is what comes up for binary bill. Now you can sort by lowest price, highest price, ending soonest, newly listed. So, and then you can filter by by sold items. All right. Now once you've clicked on sold items, what it's going to show you is going to show you the sold item, which are in green. And you can sort by, I like to sort by ended recently because you want to see what your notes are selling for by the most recent comp sales, what they've recently sold for, not what they've sold for 2 or 3 months ago because the market can change, okay? So that's how you do it on an iPhone. Now, on an iPad, all right, let me show you a live example here, okay? So on a live example, all right, I'm in eBay. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to type in binary bill, okay? Let me get this off of here, off my screen. So I'm going to type in binary bill, all right? And I'm going to click on search up here up to the top. All right. Now it's going to show me over $1,000, over 1,000 results for a binary bill. So now what I want to do, this is going to help me to determine what is my binary bill worth? How much does it sell for? Okay. So I go down here on the left and I click on sold items right there. Now it's going to show me the results in green. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to search my results by ended recently. I can search for highest value first, lowest first, newly listed, but I want to show for ended recently, okay? Now, this is going to show what sold today, okay? This is June 1st, okay? Now it's going to show me all the May 31st, et cetera. So as I go down the list here, what I'm noticing, okay, this sold for about almost $30. This sold for about $24. This sold for $12.50. This sold for $45, okay? So you want to see your $1 bill. This sold for $15. So this will give you a good estimate, of what they might sell for. $12.50, okay? $45. This is an older note, 1995. Okay, this one has 6 of a kind. So you want to take a look. This is $21.50. So what I'm seeing here is, a note might sell for somewhere between $15 and $20. Okay, so what you may want to do is when you list your item, put it for, say, $25 or $22 with a best offer of, 15, 16, 18, or 20. Okay, and if after 30 days, if it doesn't sell, you just reduce it a little bit. Okay, but this will give you a good indication, okay, of what your notes may sell for. Okay, so this one here, $15. Okay, this one right here, $24. This has, this is a different one. That's 6s and 65. That's 6s and 5. But this one here, it's a binary. It's 5s and 0s. Sold for about $20. Okay? All right. Now let's put in here trinary bill. A binary just has 2 numbers. A trinary has 3 numbers. Let's see what they may sell for. All right. Now a trinary bill, okay, here's one here, has 6 8s in it, sold for about $14. Let me get one that's not a best offer. Here's one here, sold for $5, has 6 4s in it. Here's one that sold for $6 with 5 2s in it, $6. This one here, these were all best offers here, probably sold as a group because they're the same seller on the same day. Here's one here sold for $8, $15. So I would say if you're going to sell a trinary, you may want to list it for $15 or $12 with a best offer of somewhere around 8 or 10. Okay, to give you a good chance of selling these. Okay, so this is how you do it. You want to go on eBay. You want to type in trinary bill. You want to click on sold items over on the left. Okay, up here on the left, click on sold items. Right here, and then you want to sort. Up here on the top, you want to sort by recent, ended recently to give you the most recent sales history or the recent comps. Okay, let's do one more here. So now let's say you have what's called a near solid. Usually that means about 6 or 7 of a kind. So a near solid in paper money US right here. Okay. So here you have 6 of a kind, sold for $25. Here's 7 of a kind or 6 in a row, sold for $72. Here's one, 1s and 0s are going to sell for more, $152. All right. So this is, how you go online and find out, what your notes would sell for. Okay. All right. Now, so let me explain something here. The notes with the highest profit margin, okay, are the lower denomination notes, like the 1s, the 2s, and perhaps the 5s. Let me give you an example. If a $20 bill, doesn't really sell for a higher dollar amount than a $1 bill. Okay, they normally sell for approximately the same. So if you have a binary, let's say you have a binary, let's say you have a $20 note. Let's say that was a 20. And let's say it sold for $30. Okay, now you're gonna have to pay the eBay about 14% eBay fees, which is about $4.20. So that leaves you the $30 that it sold for minus the eBay fees of $4.20. That leaves you with about $25.80. Okay, the face value was $20. That leaves you with a profit of about $5.80. Okay, now let's use that same example on a $1 note that sells for $30. You've got the same eBay fees of $4.20. That leaves you, still with $25.80 after eBay fees. The same as that $20 note example, but your cost is $1. So your profit on that $30 note minus the eBay fees of $4.80 minus the $1 cost, that leaves you with a profit of $24.80 on a $1 note instead of a profit of $5.80 on a $20 note. That's why the lower denomination notes have the highest profit margin. And also you can search for a lot more $1 bills than you can, 10s, 20s, 50s, or 100s. So if you go to the bank and you want to get $500 of notes, you can have a lot more $1 bills to search through than, the 10s, 20s, 50s, or 100s. Does that make sense? All right. And by the way, if you guys have any questions, just leave these down here in the comments. Okay. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you, what to search for by the list here. Okay. I want to show you how to search for them. I want to show you, of course, what they're worth, how much they're worth, and where to sell them. All right. So now that you're more equipped to sell your items and put money into your pocket, I want to ask you to help others to do the same. By allowing this video to reach more people, by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this video. Okay. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all real soon in the next video. Thanks again.